Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And in today's episode, we are going to be beginning construction on our lovely library so we can, hi Harold, so we can move our enchantment table right down into that room. That'll be the library. This will be our small library. We might also build a little bit of the hallway just to end it here. And then I also finished off the rest of the layout for the ground floor, so let me show you that real quick once we get up here. There we go. Okay, this still hadn't been touched really. So this is going to be one of our drawing rooms. I don't know if it'll be the green one or the blue one, but that'll be a drawing room, that'll be a study, library, small library, the end of the hallway. Then up here we have our crafting room, the courtyard, the brewing room I think, and then the storage room will be there. Fast. Then here's going to be the other drawing room. We're going to have that be our kitchen. That's the dining room. And this room here, I think I'm just going to fill with a bunch of plants and be sort of like, it doesn't have any more windows than like any other room in the house. It only has 2. But I think we'll call it like, I don't know, a conservatory or something. And grow like a bunch of bamboo and just a bunch of other random plants like that. And then the hallway will end here, and then we'll have the second floor to start dealing with. But yeah, in today's episode, I think we'll build the library. And I've been breeding the cows and stuff, so we should have, hopefully, a lot of leather and stuff to assist us with that. In today's episode, I'm going to be joined by MysticCucumbers and the FrCobby for commentary. So hopefully we can have some interesting conversations about something. But yeah, anywho, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And let's get right into it.
Side and 2 pieces of stone. I could make a sword.
Show me where you can find. I almost said a skeleton and realized that skeletons do actually exist. They're just not skeletons like in the game. Show me where you can find a creeper in real life, please and thank you.
Technically,
normally like a preschool.
You walked right into that one, Mist.
I did walk right into that one.
Yeah, that one was all you.
I can't even be mad about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, walked right into that. It's okay. I asked and then realized that it's probably not that it probably wasn't the best thing to ask.
Yeah.
I'll keep my answers right.
And so then my brain jumped to a zombie. Show me where you've seen a zombie in real life.
Well, zombies are just people.
Like, munting.
Okay.
What's munting?
Mist, I need you to stop talking. So I can salvage some part of this freaking video.
oh! I think I know that.
Yeah, you
okay.
know what munting is. Yeah.
That clip will not be making it into the final draft. Hey, future or
like I'm your
video.
Yeah, like I'm your editor. BS.
Future Mist, don't post that. Oh,
or
God.
do, because it's factual information.
Oh, you can actually see another portal from here.
No. I don't think I will.
Okay.
I'm lost. Uh-oh. The black mist
let's
is
go
coming.
get a bow, see if we can find one.
The black
It's
mist?
a lost reference.
Oh, a geode!
Sounds like a train.
Okay, I see. Come on.
Might as
Come on.
well just go
We'll do
ahead.
what we can. Let's take care of the creeper first. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, L me. Missed every single
You
shot.
said LU?
Yeah, I missed every single shot trying to hit a creeper.
No.
3 chances.
LU. Wow.
Yeah, I
Poor
know.
lad.
No, it's... I was about ready to start working, and then all of a sudden... Don't you come close. And then they're right inside the room that I was about to start building, and it's, let's see, one skeleton in full gold gear with an enchanted bow, and then another skeleton with another enchanted bow, a creeper, and then another skeleton with another enchanted bow, and I'm like, oh, hi guys. They are gonna beat the living crap out of me. I'm just gonna barricade us in a little bit more.
And Civ
Oh.
7's coming out soon.
Yeah, I'll probably wait before I get Civ 7.
I thought we heard rumors
I'm
that
probably
it was
gonna
going to be very
get it
good.
as it drops. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Bam!
I don't know.
Nope.
Looks crazy.
We're going back inside.
I'm really partial to my Civ. My Civ.
Wait, no.
We play 6, right? Cause we play 5.
Yeah. No, we play 6.
Okay, I
Civ
thought
6.
Civ 6 will always have a special place in my heart.
Oh yeah. It's always a good game
But-
to come back to every now and then.
I probably won't get the new Civ because I'll wait for them to like fix their kinks and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be $70 too. Man, why they up the price from 60? Like games usually used to be like 60. Now it's 70. Even
Games
before
like
the
Civ,
60 was
though.
like 20.
Yeah, you can
I
still
bet
find
the
some games
graphics are a lot
Let me go
better.
equip a shield.
Yeah,
Give it a shot.
Civ 7's definitely a huge upgrade.
Right.
Okay. Oh, and then I also got these a couple of days ago.
Chat, let me know
let's
if you're interested in a Civ Let's Play.
Ugh.
Let's find a good spot for this bad boy. Oh, how about here? At least right now.
Alright, come on,
I wonder
let's
if that's
do
going to be too loud, but you know what? It's fine for now. Fighting music. Gotta take care of these skeletons first.
Okay, how did you hit me?
Come here, buddy. Okay, where's the armored guy?
Oh, excuse me.
I'm really nervous about it. Nice try, buddy. That's fine, we took care of him and barely damaged the wall. Ooh. Spoils of war. No! I am so cooked. Hard right, we gotta get back inside.
Actually,
Oh,
we
nice
do
a spider
need
jockey.
some.
You know, those are rare. You know, you never see those.
They're not as rare as they used to be.
Yeah, sure. Oh! Bro. Harold! My gosh. All these days I've just been... Oh, do not eat that. All these days I've been here just by myself, and now they storm the mansion.
Charge!
They really are. They're like all pushing together and getting over the wooden barricades I set in place. Get back!
Ah.
Okay, we took care of him. Ooh.
No, those are just tropical fish. Sad.
Okay.
Oh, and they're
Of
killing
course it's
themselves.
raining. No.
To tell you guys. I don't remember what it is.
Well, I already told you guys this, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell my chat too. We almost lost the house. In between
Oh yeah.
episodes, there was a thunderstorm, much like this one that's happening right now. And I was down at the farm collecting trees and food and stuff, so I walked back up to the house to go to sleep, and I noticed that lightning struck the front porch because I had just put down some lightning rods on there for decoration. Don't do that. And so I walk around the walkway on the stairs to go around to the front, and I noticed that the front window is engulfed in flames. And yeah, so it's just horrible time. Do not use lightning rods as a pretty, or if you do, make sure they're upside down, because or at least that's how it used to not make them get all struck by lightning. So,
Oh.
Placed them with iron rods now. Yes,
Nope.
we almost lost the entirety of the manor. Fun time.
Fences are pretty strong already.
Uh-huh.
Building out of obsidian. And after all.
I literally imagined Cobby living in a little sick.
What?
Good thing he has all those defenses up and running.
360 no scoped me. Where were you? Where? He spawned just inside
Number
the
8.
nether place right next to me, and he threw one over my wall. There's no skeleton inside my room. No way.
Alrighty guys, it is Future Orem here. Just working on this video, and I thought I would talk about what we're doing here just a little bit. Don't worry, I won't be talking for the whole thing. For the rest of this building clip, you'll be hearing Chirp from Minecraft, of course. I figured that would be pretty fitting. But anywho, so as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm just putting in a little bit of a crown molding type thing to break up the ceiling from the walls and just sort of give this room a little bit more definition, a little bit more character. It's something that I tend to do for all of the buildings that I have ever built inside of my style. Just how I've always done it, and then we're going to be adding on a little bit of a curve to the ceiling just to make it a little bit taller than everything else. And then on the fireplace, how it sort of juts out there a little bit in the front, we're going to be putting like paintings or maybe some banners or something along there. Again, just to make it sort of more interesting and visually appealing. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this little speed build and enjoy the song. Alrighty, so some time has passed, so let me go ahead and show you guys what we've done. So we went ahead and built this corridor here We honestly will probably add in some lighting up here. I'm not sure what we'll do just yet, whether it'll be a small chandelier or something like that, but it is pretty dark up there, and I don't like the idea of the skeletons dropping on my head. So we'll light that up later. But anywho, so I think it looks pretty good so far. So like when you leave this hallway, it looks like an actual corridor now, instead of it just being open, like that side. But yeah, this room, nothing's happened in here just yet. However, the magic has been inside of this little room. I think we might lower the chandelier down just a little bit, but this is the design for the fireplaces in this wing of the house. I might change them up, make some of them different, some of them smaller or bigger. But for the library in this room, they're going to have matching fireplaces that go on either side of the wall. We'll put a couple mob heads, some candles, a clock right there. But yeah, this little room is well finished. And right through here we have little doors. Hold on. That go straight into the courtyard. So that way we can actually use the courtyard to get around really... Who are you? Okay. To get around really fast. And they kind of blend in, but it's also not that big of a deal that they don't. You know, so there's just going to be little step-ups to them. And then they kind of just hide away inside of the rooms. Which is perfect and exactly what we want. Buddy? Don't make me immediately regret what I just said. Little turret. I was like, oh, someone's knocking on the door. But anywho, yeah, I thought that I would just speed up and do a little bit of this just so that way you guys can see sort of what the rooms will look like. Eventually, I think we'll put curtains in front of like a room like this, just because this room is sort of, it's not necessarily a reception room, but it's still a nicer room, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, I think it'll look really nice once we get some proper decorations. And then we'll go ahead and get started on the library. But I'll probably put in the hardwood floors first before we do anything like that. So, anywho, I will see you guys inside the next cutaway. A little bit more of a time jump. I went ahead and took a little break from the library and the small library, I guess, right now. They really haven't changed too much. So I diverted some of my attention to the courtyard. So I went ahead and took it down, started installing some bushes and putting down the cobblestone. This is what we're working with so far. In the middle, I think we're going to have either a small fountain or maybe a little koi fish pond or pufferfish pond. And then I'd like to put maybe 2 oak trees, custom built oak trees into this room. I just don't know where. I mean, maybe we could... Oh, actually, if we extended it here... Oh, okay. Might have just figured it out. Thanks, chat. I think if we put it here, that would look nice. Give it a little bit of a built-in effect to the pond. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's perfect. We can still run around it. We can run up here if we wanted to. Of course, really, I mean, I don't think we're going to have a door on this side of the house. I think it'll be here, and there, and then there. So I think, really, this is all we're going to need. Then we'll have 2 nice oak trees, and then our little pond, and I think we'll go ahead and get started on the library first, and then we can do this, just so that way you guys can see how I build the custom trees. They're not necessarily hard, so long as you have, like, a little bit of a technique. But yeah, they're really not that bad. It's just getting used to them. That's the hardest part. So anyway, let's go ahead and dig this out. For right now, I'll get trapped. No, for right now, we'll go ahead and just throw down some dirt inside of it, as I'd like to eventually have it be grass again. And I was originally going to have it be slightly raised. So I don't know, maybe we should do something like this instead. Because I think we need to do it like this, so it's slightly raised, and that way we can still get nice up close and personal to the fountain. But this just gives it a little bit of height to the courtyard. And then, heck, we can even start squaring it off on the bottom there. Oh, yeah. That looks really nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, we might as well do that. And then I guess I can speed build us the tree and fountain, maybe, just so that way you guys don't have to sit for another 30 minutes while I slowly do that. So we'll go ahead and install this, and then we'll get started on the fountain. I'll put the little corner bits just so that way if I need to fix it or something, we can jump right up it. Save us a little bit of time. Just a little. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. I will go ahead and cut to me inside of a time lapse. Alrighty, and we're going to jump right into the base of the fountain to get started removing the cobblestone floor. In a little bit, you're going to see me remove the siding of the fountain walls to bring more of the stone brick down. And then eventually, I'll put down a nice cobblestone flooring just for the base of the fountain. But yeah, so this fountain's main design is sort of derived from the early days of Minecraft, I feel. I felt really inspired by sort of the Minecraft story mode type of fountains that you would see in that game, how they're sort of usually low-lying and stuff, because I didn't want this fountain to be grand and take up a lot of space. I wanted it to almost disappear into the courtyard, which I think we achieved well with the dual trees on either side of it. But yeah, because when the house went up in flames a couple days ago, I figured it was a little hard to get water up to it, believe it or not, since we were so like high up on the cliff or on the hill, I guess, from the water. So I figured putting a water source smack down inside the middle of the house would really help our chances in case if it, were to ever catch on fire again. But yeah, so it's sort of, I don't know, it's you see these fountains kind of often, but I don't really know the technical term for them. Here we're putting on the top of it, and we fill it up after we get its main shape done. Yeah, and it's sort of just like just a little spiky moment. Old me would have put a lovely lightning rod on the middle of that and engulfed the entire courtyard in flames, but I learned my lesson, believe it or not. Hard for me to do, but I did learn. And then for the water, I'm just going to do a 1 block deep, and then we'll put some eelgrass, or not eelgrass. Or is it eelgrass? I don't know. We'll bone meal it and get lots of lovely stuff underneath of that. Just so that way the fish have places to hide and stuff. Oh, and yeah, I also decided to make it into a full fish pond as well as a fountain, very small fountain. So leave name suggestions for the fish or what type of fish you want inside the fountain. I am open to all types of suggestions. I will name them after you guys. It can be tropical, puffer fish, salmon, cod, even. I do not mind. I will put them all. And then here we see me building the tree. And I only started building custom trees a couple, I think honestly only like a year ago. I always just thought they were too difficult to build, but I mean, really, the best technique for it is you put down a couple logs in a semi-random pattern and then go for it, and then just spam leaves on it, and then it sort of looks okay. This tree is sort of more based off of, I guess I just sort of do my trees on sort of like a willow style, how they sort of just hang there. So that's sort of what we got going here for us. But yeah, I think the oak trees turned out well. I don't think I recorded the other one being built at all, so you're just gonna have to take my word for that one's building process. Um, and then it's always important to go through and sort of realistically fluff it up a little bit because there's going to be smaller branches and stuff inside of the tree that you aren't going to be able to see, obviously, because you've only got sort of the big trunks and then the small trunks. But yeah, hope that you guys enjoyed this speed build. Have so far. We need to go collect a little bit more leaves for the tree, but I think it's coming together really nicely. It's lovely. So we just need to finish this one, and then we'll put the one on the other side. Then at least the courtyard will be finished. I think it looks rather nice. But anyway, back to the speed build. Okay, so what do you know? Looks like I'm a liar. Turns out I did record it. So anywho, I went ahead and put up the trunk. I think I showed it inside the previous clip, but this one, it's fairly similar. I think we did a little bit more branches, so it would just be sort of more circular compared to its asymmetrical cousin on the other side. But anywho, it's sort of just the same concept again of just bringing down some leaves to make it look like it's hanging. We want to make sure that the leaves look like they're heavy. At least for an oak tree. An oak tree, to me, they can either look like they're greatly supporting themselves or they're kind of heavy and stuff. We'll just say this tree isn't getting too much water. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and put some more leaves up top just again, because keep in mind from the second story, we're going to be able to look straight down into the courtyard. So we want to make it look nice and full and healthy. And then there's this punk skeleton, SMH. Anywho, that should be the courtyard done. Alrighty, Future Orem here once again. So as we can see, we are officially now building the library's main walls. With this sort of technique, it has been, oh gosh, probably at least a decade in the making. You know how everyone always has like those 2 week Minecraft phases. Mine never left, I guess. I don't know, I've just always sort of had a Minecraft building world, and I was just always tinkering around with ideas and whatnot. Until I sort of one day I built this mega mansion inspired by the White Pumpkins mansion, and it was a great house. Don't get me wrong, but it was off. It was just off. It was sort of your traditional Minecraft style, but just made bigger. And then one day we all, I don't know, we either got our Xboxes or we just finally got them. And yeah, so we got our Xboxes, we started a world, and that's when I first made the variation of this house, the very first one. Um, it was great. Don't get me wrong. It was still a little bit dated, but also it completely changed everything inside of how I do things. Here are some of my statistics. Mist thought that he could beat me out with how much dark oak. He didn't realize how big this place is. Bless his heart. He was only like 200 blocks behind me though, so it's pretty close. Um, but anywho, so yeah, it really just it was sort of like a revolution or a renaissance. That's what I mean, not a revolution. It was its own sort of renaissance for me where I really learned sort of how to build because, I grew up watching these people like Green, Stampy, just a lot more YouTubers out there, right? Who were just the top-notch builders back in the day. Um, like Stampy's Funland and stuff is truly like even now it's still an inspiration to me, and how he managed to do so much, just off. Well, not all of it was off the cuff, but he had to sit down and plan it. It's just totally such an inspiration. And I have the Minecraft world. I think I unlisted the video now just because it did say our real names. But it's called Jacobo Park, and it's obviously not going to be nearly as good as his, but it's sort of our own take on things. And I think it's pretty decent at least. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys listen to another Minecraft record while I continue building. so this is what we have so far for the library. We ran out of dark oak wood, so we can't really finish up the walls. I went ahead and did all the window treatments on the exterior of the building. So they still need to be done, but I think... Well, obviously, I'm going to go grab some more dark oak wood. Then we'll come back and finish this up. But yeah, it's starting to really look good. And we need to grab more glass as well. I don't think we have any more left. But honestly, I mean, the amount of glass that we had, it stretched quite a ways to be able to finish off the entrance hall and the other rooms. Yeah, so I'm going to go and chop down some trees. And then we will come back here and start finishing up the library. And then we'll hopefully move in the enchantment table, lay in the floors and all that good stuff by the end of today's episode. But, yeah, I will see you in the next time I see ya.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Guards, get him banned.
That was such a good time.
Anywho, the attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. Whispering. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. And the remaining Jedi will be hunted down and defeated.
Hold on, let's make this into a into this what's it called? Where it's like it's about one character and it has like this music. It's like the what's it called?
Anyway, in order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the realm will be reorganized into the first unified empire for a safe and secure society, which I assure you will last for 10,000 years. Okay, it got carried. Yes.
Okay, we actually need to retake that. I want a clip of that.
Okay. No, I literally thought someone joined. He goes, "Who joined?" And I was like, "Did someone join?" It's like, this is a secure channel. Oh, hold on, someone's knocking at my door. I'm just kidding.
Did I get him?
Who? Miss?
Oh, I hate you!
Oh my god. Bruh.
Bro, I was tweaking! Please don't ever fucking do that again.
We're gonna be in the middle of the Ender Dragon fight. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
God damn it.
I can't believe you actually fell for it. I was joking. I was like, oh, hold on. Someone's at my door. Oh, hold on.
I love it.
Please, I really don't like that one.
Oh, where's one? Where's
that is
one?
so funny.
God. No, because oh my, I don't like that one. My heart sank. I like did like the Pepe turn because I was like, what the fuck was that?
Cobby, just do the knocking and then open your door. Open your door.
I don't like that one.
That's funny. Oh, gosh.
Copy. My resting heart rate just was 60.
That's
Do you want to currently
60?
out?
What?
It's currently at 120.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
That's how scared I got. I genuinely was like, oh my god, am I gonna fucking die?
Oh my god.
That was a lot louder than what I thought it was
So
gonna be.
loud. Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
Okay, Cobb, be ready.
For what? Wait, which ones am I doing?
You're doing... Just be sure to do the Vine Boom one. Okay. Hold on. I gotta cross the corridor. I hate you. Oh, good. I have Harold right behind me. Are you guys ready?
No.
For what?
For... Okay. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, we gotta redo it. Cut that one. Or we gotta edit this one. Okay. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability that fuck me a running. Okay. One more. In order to ensure
Shut the fuck up!
I
God
have unlimited amounts.
Okay. This is it. Everyone be serious. In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the realm will be reorganized into the first unified empire for a safe and secure society, which I assure you will last for 10,000 years.
So this is how Liberty dies, with thunderous applause.
W the Empire.
Stop!
Someone's here.
I hate that one so fucking
Do you have the
much.
TikTok grandma jump scare?
I don't think so. Wait.
Oh. Guess I'm just here laying down. Oh, you asshole. You got me with that one. I got out of bed and my back was turned to the hallway and I was like, no!
It's Dave.
I know.
What's this one?
Oh,
Your
that's
little pussy belongs.
No, not this one. Oh no.
Cancel! Cancel!
No, I can't even stop it.
I'm
It's a
begging
metal
you.
pipe. It's just a metal
No.
pipe that gets dropped. I mean, it's not that loud.
It's not that loud.
It's one of the loudest ones I know.
Ow.
Mine's
I
done.
felt that force hit my eardrum.
Yeah, it hurts really bad. Holy crap.
Yeah, please don't.
Ugh.
I'm too weak.
Oh,
What was a smoke alarm? Why'd you go, oh?
because
You should go up for this.
piercing. Oh! Oh!
What's
I'm gonna have to
goofy?
cut that one out too.
Why?
That one was kind I don't know.
Doesn't that
one
just
sounded
mean-
racist.
that's just ice
That's
cream.
John Cena talking about ice cream.
Yeah, it's just ice
Oh,
cream.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just John Cena.
Play it again.
Benji.
FBI, open up!
Oh, missed your. Alrighty, Future Orem is back. As you guys can see, we finished up quite a good amount of the walls inside of this room. I think they're actually done. We just have to do a couple more details. For the fireplace's sort of jutty out bit, not sure what the technical term is, I always like to alternate the blocks there just so that way there's a little bit more definition. Here we are putting on the ceiling to the room, and like I said before, I like to vault the ceiling in these houses just so that way the ceiling feels a little bit grander and it gives the chandelier a chance to get a lovely chain attached to it as well. The secret for a good vault, in my opinion, depending on the size of your room, of course, is have your crown molding, and then you'll do a stair block, and then you'll do a full block, and then you'll do a half slab on it. I think the variation there is probably the best for it. I think it always turns out pretty good. Went ahead and torched it up in between takes here, just so that way you guys could see what it is I'm doing. But yeah, and then you do that, and then what you fall off the thing and break your knees. Then what you want to do is you take some stripped spruce slabs. I'm going to go ahead and surround it with cobblestone first, just to give myself a nice base to see what I'm doing. So we're going to go ahead and put them in a ceiling style known as a ceiling à la française, kind of basically a ceiling in the French style, or it's at least what inspired this ceiling. Where you see the sort of beams that would act as the support. So in theory, what you're seeing here are the beams and then the support beams attached to it. This is the inside of it. I like to just fill it in a little bit, add a little cross brace member for the chandelier, so it looks really nice and supported. But yeah, and for the chandelier, I always light it up a little bit on the top, just so that way we can see a little bit more of the ceiling and help it have that sense of grandeur, instead of it just being a black abyss up there where you can't see anything. But yeah, and I'll go ahead and show you. Wait for past me to get to it. I had to make sure the height was good, so I wouldn't have to tear it down and build it back. I do the stairs there just to accentuate it a little bit, make it look a little heavier instead of it just being the glass, because then you'll just see the fence post immediately attached to it. But yeah, this is how I do the majority of my chandeliers. The one in the entrance hall is a little bit bigger, just because that room called for it. But yeah, that is how we do the chandelier. Alrighty guys, so we are back. We have, as you saw in the time lapse, we have finished the ceiling, we finished up the walls. We're still going to work on the bookcase wall. This is where we're going to have a lot of the books sort of all lined up with a big central bookcase there. There's going to be a bookcase there. I don't know if we'll put the enchantment table in this bay for right now, because I think we're going to install the first curtains inside of this room. I'm going to go get us some wool, and then I'm also going to get us the rest of the oak wood so that we can at least finish up the floor. And yeah, we might also go to the nether to get some gold for the curtains, because they're needed for the design. I sort of use them as like little tiebacks at about like that angle. But yeah, so we finished up the fireplace and everything. We'll probably put a stag on it as well, then maybe a painting or two on this side. But yeah, she's really coming together, so I will see you inside of the next cutaway. Alrighty, Future Orem is back again once more. Don't you love it? So this is honestly, I don't think I actually recorded the curtains being built, unfortunately. So right now we're working on sort of the big bookcase bureau. It's pretty interesting building that, but I'm going to give a little bit more background information on the curtains. This is like the first real house I've ever, or mansion, or Minecraft house, of course, that I've ever designed that actually incorporated curtains. Majority of the time, the windows are just sort of naked and just letting in as much light as possible. But for this house, I thought it would be really interesting and cool and sort of out of my comfort zone to add in these nice curtains with their valances, just to sort of add a little bit more color to the room, because we aren't doing wallpaper inside of every single room of the house, right? So on those walls, the curtains can help carry the color and bring it in to the rest of the room. Here I am standing perfectly still. There we go, moving again. Because I thought it just looked a little thin on the top of the bookcase, so I repaired that. And then all this had to be raised by like 2 more blocks because I realized it was all too low compared to the rest of the room. So that gets fixed, so don't worry. But yeah, for the curtains, I know a lot of people don't like the texture of wool, but for me personally, I can't make a curtain out of anything but wool, just because I think it's just the perfect material for it. I can't look at wool and see anything else. You know, if I'm building something in like the park or something, it has to be either made of concrete or something if it's colorful. Just again, because it's like a mental block for me, I guess. I just can't imagine it as anything else but wool. I think it's pretty effective. And for the curtains, I'm just using yellow wool for where the gold will go, just temporarily, just because it's too expensive to get it. Currently, we don't have a gold farm up, but MysticCucumber is going to be working on that for us because we're going to be using quite a good amount of gold indeed. Yeah, and then these are little matching bookcases that go on either side. In the next video, I think we leave it off as a level 28 enchantment table. Eventually, we're going to go back and just add 4 more bookcases to that side of the wall and make it a lovely level 30 enchantment table, because that is... you gotta have it. You gotta have it. But yeah, and I like how it's honestly feels so built in, how the spruce wood sort of just wraps itself around it.
Yeah, another villager.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, so you lead the actual boat, not the animals.
Interesting. W library. Okay, I need to go breed the animals real quick. Dude, I just attacked this freaking Enderman. I was not ready for his heat. God, they hit so hard. Oh, my boots are broken, that's why. I had to hide in the freaking fireplace. Alrighty, guys, so some time has passed. It is now the next day. However, I have gone ahead and finished off the majority of the library and whatnot. It's not finished. We still have a couple of books to put in. I think you guys saw already, I hung these curtains in here. They have a nice little golden and green theme. We just have a little table in this room just for right now because I don't know what else to do with it. Then we have the doors heading out here to the courtyard that we pretty much finished. I'm going to tweak the trees just a little bit and add a little bit more height to this one. But I'm really pleased with this little courtyard. Like I said, I feel like it's very peaceful. You could grab a book from the library and go out there and read. And then this is the library. So far, I went ahead and did like copper furniture. I'm going to keep it this shade of the copper. I just need to get some bees to put wax on it. I did this because I was kind of inspired by the, I think it was the study from Clue with like the velvet rolled armchairs that they had. So I figured these looked kind of similar to that, but I don't know. I think they work pretty well for the space. These are supposed to be lamps. We don't have end rods for right now, and I think eventually we'll do custom heads for the lampshades. But for right now, I think they're convincing enough. We got some tulips here. We got some flowers up there. This, I think, technically has to be brought out one more to be a level 30 enchantment table. So we'll do that later, but we just have a couple more books there to finish, a couple up there, and then that one. Then right here still needs to be filled up. Got our jukebox and everything there. I might sneak in another 2 beds, or another bed right here, so it's sort of like a little day bed area. I'm not sure about that, though. We'll see. But, yeah, this is what we've done in today's episode. I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. And I wasn't sure about the red, but I think the red looks really nice. But, oh, wait, I guess this will probably... I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just let it go blue and just see how she looks. I'm sure it'll look fine either way. And we have all these bows that we still need to deal with. But, yeah, like I said, I'll be working on the books and stuff in between episodes. So hopefully, next episode, the books will be all finished and whatnot, and it'll look really nice and finished. But, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Minecraft. If you did, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you inside of the next one. See ya!